Hey, my name is 𝗳𝗃cie𝗿𝗶 and I'm a spiritual business coach. I help female coaches and lightworkers become full-time and thriving using spiritually infused mindset, marketing, and sales strategy. On today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to master the 4 energetic keys to create magnetic client attraction and sales. I'm super excited about today's episode because there is just something so powerful when you start to tune into the energetics in your business. And the kind of coach that I am, a spiritual business coach, energetics is such an important pillar of the way that I coach my clients. Clients know when they come to me that they're not going to just be learning the masculine business strategy, because the strategy is amazing and super important, but they're also going to be learning how to fine-tune their energetic system so that they can be in highest alignment with who they really are. And so it's really about finding this balance, and everyone is different, right? Because we all have different energetic signals. So by watching today's episode, you're really going to understand how you can become this amazing magnet for your dream clients in sales by mastering your own energy. And remember, your unique energy is a critical part of your coaching business. This is what sets you apart from all of the other coaches out there. And so when you start to learn how to work with your energy instead of against it, it's going to really help take your business to the next level. So before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe below and hit the little bell notification thing, because every single Thursday I post free training videos to help you become a soul-aligned 6-figure coach. Now that you've done that, let's dive right in. Okay, so the first energetic key that you need to know is to recognize your unique energy flow. Now, the way that you are going to do this, or that I suggest that you do this, is by understanding completely your human design chart. If you don't know what a human design is, it is an amazing way to read the actual energetic systems in your body and understand how you actually operate as a human being, because every single person is different. And so I really suggest that you read up on human design, because I'm not a super expert on it, but what I do know, the parts that I do use as a coach, is so crucial, because when my clients start to unlock their human design, they actually start to see oh, their patterns or tendencies lean towards this way, but their entire life they've been trying to do it this way. And if they only actually listen to their human design, their energetic flow chart, then they would really understand how to operate efficiently and effectively as an entrepreneur. So in the human design chart, you have different centers that navigate how you make decisions and how you work and how you actually have energy to take action in your life and business. And there are different types of human design types. And based on what type you are, you're also going to understand how you work with the universe, directly with the universe. So if you haven't yet, you can do a Google search to go look up your human design chart and just go through and read some more information on that, because that's really going to change the way that you operate. So right off the bat, you need to master this key. This first key is even just understanding how you work. So again, if you haven't yet, go check out what your human design is. Okay, so that's the first key. This is the second key. The second key is to understand your misalignment signal. So in your human design, the chart actually goes into share with you how you know if you're in misalignment or not. So when you're not in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing in terms of your destiny and your dharma, there's going to be a unique signal for you based on your chart, versus when you are in alignment, you are on the right path, there will also be a different signal. So for example, in my chart, my misalignment signal is that I will be frustrated. And my alignment signal is that I will feel satisfied. So with this information, it's super important, because you're going to start to recognize if something's just literally not supposed to work for you. It's not in alignment based on your misalignment signal. So for me, when I get really frustrated, for instance, if I'm putting out a certain kind of content with a certain kind of message to my dream client, which is you, and it's not working and I'm not seeing sales coming in and I'm feeling really frustrated, this is an energetic signal to me that I need to do something different in my strategy, that I need to change things up, that I'm not in alignment. So it's really important that you know what your misalignment signal is. And again, this is going to help you not just in your business, but in life as well. The third key is to uncover your masculine and feminine tendencies. So every single person has divine masculine and divine feminine energy within them. And I want you to think about divine masculine as being divine order. This is the part of you that's organized and structured and gets shit done and shows up and takes aggressive action. And I want you to think about your divine feminine qualities as being the one that's in the being mode, go with the flow, creative, relaxed. So every single one of us tends to lean more towards one or the other. So you want to uncover which one that is for you, because that's going to affect how you show up in your business. For instance, I tend to be more masculine dominant. So it's really easy for me to take action and work like 12 hours a day, but it's a little bit more difficult for me to be more in the being and the flow and like take time off and be in nature. Like I love doing that, but that's not my natural tendency. My natural tendency is to want to literally work until I die. So when you uncover your unique tendency, whether you lean more towards divine feminine or masculine qualities, this is going to, again, affect how you show up in your business. So for me, I know I rely heavily in the masculine. So I know I have to like sit down and like schedule time off. Or maybe you're the opposite and you're super feminine and you know you're so go with the flow. That means you might need to create more systems and organization in your business. This is, again, going to affect how you show up, how you market, how you message, and that is in turn going to affect how much you attract your dream clients and seal the deal with sales. The fourth then key to mastering your energetics is finding your balancing technique. So once you uncover if you're more masculine or feminine, you need to find what works for you to come back to that equilibrium. So for me, when I know that I'm leaning more towards the masculine, my balancing technique is actually planning time off. That means literally taking an entire day off or an entire week off. So the key here is to be aware and notice when you're leaning towards one or the other and to then create your own balancing strategy. It's so important that you find balance because balance is the key to success. So those are the 4 energetic keys to create magnetic client attraction and sales. Because as you master these 4 keys, you are going to really understand what you need to show up with the clearest message and with the most powerful, authentic impact for your audience. And that's what calls your people into you. This is going to affect every aspect of your business, and it is so, so important that you start to bring these into your field of awareness. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and this is just a little taste of what you learn when you work with me. You can click the link below or go to 𝗳𝗃cije𝗿𝗶𝘁.com to learn more information about how you can become a soul-aligned 6-figure coach. Now, until next week, happy living.